Hello, this is Teacher Michelle, and today, for you teachers, I'm going to help you out specifically in radio-based instruction. So, what is this radio-based instruction? So, radio-based instruction is teaching via radio. Okay, so it's definitely like you are teaching, but you're just airing it through radio. So, the students will not be able to see you. Now, there are two people who will deliver the class through radio. So there is the host and the radio teacher. Okay? So what does the host do? The host will give a walkthrough of of the lesson. Okay, that's what the host will do. And aside from that, the host can either as well do some reviews of the previous lesson. So that's what the host will do. And also the host will be able to wrap up the entire lesson. Okay, now let me tell you about the radio teacher. So I, for one, have experienced it. Just a disclaimer, I'm not in any way an expert. I'm just basing everything that I'm saying through my experience. Okay, all right. So what the radio teacher does is actually to give, like what the host did, to give a recap or maybe do the review, basing everything from the module, not just the radio teacher, but also the host. So we have to base everything that we say in the module, okay? Because that is the purpose. It's an interactive lesson with a radio teacher and a host. Okay, that's the purpose of radio-based instruction. Okay, so what you'll have to do is you'll have to start with a review as a radio teacher, and then you'll have to remind them if they have the necessary materials such as paper, pencil, or pens, and their modules. Okay, and you also have to remind them that they shouldn't be writing answers in their modules. Okay, they have to write their answers in their notebooks. Okay, that's what radio teacher does at the beginning. And then you will give some activities which are appropriate to the lesson. Okay, of course, we need to start with a springboard. Okay, what's this springboard? It can either be a story, yeah, or a listening text. Of course, usually it's for listening because you will be delivering it through radio. Okay, and then you will give various activities which are in the module. Now, it is important that you repeat and repeat. Okay, all right. For example, you say, okay, let us go to page number 4. Again, let us go to page number 4. Are you on page number 4 now? It's like that. You have to keep on repeating to give time and to give emphasis to what you want the kids to do while they are listening to you as their radio teacher. Okay? So it is also important that you mention the pages, okay, where you are at. Okay? Just like for example, all right, so now kids, let us go to page number 2. Please flip your modules on page number 2. So we have there, then you mention the part of the module, what part it is. Is it what I need to know, what I need to learn, something like that. Oh, before I forget, you have to mention the first thing, that's the objective. Objective is very important, okay? So you have to keep on repeating this one. It's not just you as a radio teacher, it is also the host who will be repeating, okay, that objective so that the students will be able to get a grasp of the lesson, okay? And you also need to add quiz, okay? You need to make them answer quizzes, okay? And at the end of your discussion, you can actually check? Well, it depends upon you. It depends upon you or the host, okay? Just as long as you do a simple checking, okay? But it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to include all the parts of the module. Just include what you think are necessary, okay? Just include which you think are very much important in the lesson. And then, because the broadcast is just 30 minutes, 30 minutes, just imagine, and modules are kind of long. So, you cannot process all the information from that module into, how do I say, into radio broadcast. No, you can't do that. So just include the most important, the springboard, and as well as the discussion proper, and some activities, and then you wrap up. So that's what you do, okay? And then you do the checking as well if you can, or it might be the host as well. Okay, so those are the things that you have to remember when you are doing radio broadcasting or radio-based instruction. Okay, so as a teacher on the radio, okay, so you have to make your students visualize what you are teaching them, even if they can't see you. That's your purpose, okay? So always remember, again, so you have got to start with objectives, okay? Oh, but before that, with the host will be giving review of the lesson. Okay, so if not, you can give the review after giving the objective. Okay, objective, review, and then springboard. Okay, and a short activity, then um, lesson proper, then another activity, and then for the last part, you will wrap up the lesson. So those are just the things that you have to remember. And also, please take note that you need to make your speaking pace a little bit slower. Not really fast, not really slow. Okay? Yeah, because learners, while they're listening, so they also have to write on their modules. And it's very important that they can catch up with you. Okay? So, I hope you learned something from me today. And next time, I will be helping you out on how to craft scripts on radio and as well as TV. Okay? So, see you next time. Teachers, have a great day. I hope you learned something from me. Bye.